Barry Bonds, the home run king or the hormone king?
A friend of mine's been experimenting a little with steroids.
Despite his amazing career records, they're tainted due to his steroid use, which has kept him out of the Hall of Fame. I still don't think I could hit one home run in the majors, even if I took all the steroids in the world. But let's take a look at his stats. Before I hop in, just wanted to say, if you'd like me to do a video on a player or sport or team that has stats worthy of a deeper look, let me know in the comments below, and also please like and subscribe. It would be much appreciated. So, we have the obvious stats. Bonds has hit more home runs in his career at 762 than anyone else, and in a season at 73. Second place, respectively, belongs to Hank Aaron at 755 and Mark McGwire at 70. But let's dig deeper. Big home run hitters are also known for striking out a lot. Go big or go to the dugout. That was not the case with Bonds. The year he hit 73 home runs in a season, he only struck out 93 times, a 1.27 strikeout to home run ratio. The last three full season home run leaders have been Matt Olson with 54 home runs, 167 strikeouts, Aaron Judge, 62 home runs with 175 strikeouts, and Salvador Perez at 48 home runs and 170 strikeouts. Bonds also had a year in 2004 when he hit 45 home runs and he struck out only 41 times. That's crazy. The last player to hit 45 plus home runs and 41 strikeouts or less was, of course, Ted Kluszewski in 1955, 47 home runs and 40 strikeouts. And only 3 other players have done it ever: Johnny Mize, Lou Gehrig, and Joe DiMaggio. Bonds also had a season with 46 home runs and 47 strikeouts, and 45 home runs and 58 strikeouts. He only struck out more than 100 times in his rookie season. Those kind of numbers just don't happen anymore. The current active home run leaders are Giancarlo Stanton with 408 home runs. He has 11 seasons of 100 strikeouts or more. Mike Trout with 378 has 9 seasons, and Joey Votto with 356 home runs has 10 of those seasons. Okay, so home runs are a sexy stat, but what's even sexier than home runs? Walks, baby. This dude must have listened to a lot of Aerosmith. Here are the leaders for most walks in a season. Number 1, Bonds, with 232 in 2004. Bonds, 198 in 2002. And third place, a guy named Barry Lamar Bonds, with 177 in 2001. He's also 9th, 14th, and 20th on that list. He's also first in career walks at 2,558, Rickey Henderson's in second at 2,190, and Babe Ruth is in third at 2,062. The highest active player is Joey Votto at 1,365. This next one is insane to me. He has the most intentional walks in a season at 120. Second place is Bonds at 68, and third is, you guessed it, our boy Lamar Bonds at 61. Willie McCovey is fourth at 45. Bonds also has the most career intentional walks at 688. Albert Pujols is in second at 316. Bonds has more than double the next closest player. I don't know if any career records in which the person in first has more than double the stats as the person in second. Like, imagine if Tom Brady had more than double the touchdowns as Drew Brees. Brees has 571 right now, well, total. Brady has 649. He'd need about 500 more touchdowns, which would take him over 16 years based on his yearly touchdown average of 30.9. He'd be 62 years old, which I could actually see Tom Brady doing. Some other notes on Barry Bonds: he won 8 Gold Gloves, the most ever for a left fielder, all between 1990 and 1998, and was a 14-time All-Star. He's the only member of the 400 home run, 400 steal club. He's 34th in all-time steals at 514. His stolen bases actually dropped off after he started juicing in 1998, and no Gold Gloves after 1998. I guess you gotta take the juice for long bombs only, obviously.
What are you talking about? I use an herb supplement that can be purchased at any health food store. Check this out.
He won MVP 7 times, the next highest is 3, which 10 players have gotten. He's the most Player of the Month awards at 13, and he's 4th in career WAR at 162.8, which is a super easy stat to calculate.
N equals R times FP times NE times FL times FI times FC times L. Yeah, that one.
The highest active player in WAR is Mike Trout at 86.3. Also, 5 pitchers gave up 8 home runs to Bonds: Chan-Ho Park, Curt Schilling, Terry Mulholland, John Smoltz, and Greg Maddux. Some big names there. Chan-Ho Park gave up 8 home runs to him in just 47 at-bats. Poor guy shivered when he saw Bonds walk into the batter's box. Despite all of these regular season accolades, he only went to the World Series once, and his team lost in 7 games to the Angels. Although he had an OPS of 1.994 in that series, which is just unbelievable. His overall postseason numbers were not as good as his regular season numbers as well. Postseason batting average of 245 versus 298. He only had 9 home runs and 151 at-bats, which is 16.8 at-bats per home runs versus 12.9 in the regular season. He had a slugging of 503 versus 607 regular season. But if you only look at his time on the Giants, he had a slugging of 666. Oh, the devil. Slugging, which would have been second all-time behind Babe Ruth. So, what did we learn today? Barry Bonds was a 5-tool athlete and possibly the best hitter of all time. But his career was tainted by steroid use, keeping him out of the Hall of Fame, and he never won a World Series. Maybe one day he'll join his colleagues in Cooperstown. But always remember, kids,
get off the juice.